Good afternoon, students. For today's class, this is semester 4, unit 9, review writing of your syllabus. Uh, for semester 4 students, this is unit 9. Generally, what is review writing? Why we need a review? A review is a short critical assessment of a book, film, product, or service. It gives the readers quick idea about the book, film, or whatever the area about which we are writing the review. It conveys the reviewer's or the writer's opinion about it and helps the readers make up their mind. Actually, there is no formula that has to be followed, but there are certain important elements to be written to a well written review. Review should follow a fact first, that is, it should be truth, and interpretation is the last principle. Whatever is written, we go on questioning is at the end. In other words, review should inform or describe or analyze and evaluate. It means if a person is reading the review, it will give you the information, it will give you the description, and it will analyze every truth with taking fact into the consideration, and it will evaluate, it will give the weightage to the work that is done. In that order, review need not shy away from making judgments. If this is how the review has to be written, the opinion gives the judgment of the work. For we routinely judge everything in our daily life. From the toothpaste we use to the leaders we elect. Right from the beginning of our day, the things that we make use of, till the work that we do in the society, that is electing a political leader who is going to rule our country, till there every step we do the review, that is we go on selecting, or we go on giving the judgments of our own thoughts and take decisions on the basis of these judgments. So in fact, we should take a stance in a review and make our criteria known so that those who disagree with our assessment understand the basis of our judgment. The only requirement, however, is that in a review, our opinion or judgment should be supported by reasons and evidence. Reasons and evidence is a must because anybody could say anything for any way. But it proves true only when it is proved with the evidence, or it has some reasons to be said. And then writing reviews, therefore, is a useful exercise to hone several skills. Therefore, a person who is writing a review is capable or has the capacity or the ability of several skills. That is, reading or watching, comprehension, analysis, communication, and critical thinking. The very first thing is to gain the information, one has to read the matter or do the reference work. Then comprehension, have a clear concept of the work that a person is going to do. And analysis is step by step. We go on seeing what happened at the beginning, then what is the further step taken. So that is the analysis of every step. Then there is communication. Whatever the person is doing, that is being conveyed to the readers. That is communication. and critical thinking. Not simply going on doing the work, but at the same time, you have a very critical look at the work that we are doing. Because we have to keep in mind for whom we are writing, what we are writing, and why we are writing. So this is all when you look at the work that we are doing, then it will be a very critical thinking. So in this unit, we learn the same thing of reviewing the books or reviewing the film. Generally, it is a review of the film that we see in the newspapers. Then a person makes the mind whether a film has to be watched or not. First, they look at the review that is given in the newspaper or any kind of review or any kind of, what should I say, the ads that are being given about a particular picture. That is a kind of review. Looking at that, the person will make up or make the mind whether they are going to watch that particular movie or read that particular book or not. So here writing about films can take two forms. One is film review and film analysis. Film review known as reviews or journalistic reviews written for general readers and are published in newspaper. Reviews are generally common, that is for everyone where the reader reads as a newspaper, published in newspaper, magazine, etc. But film analysis, on the other hand, is the work of film studies scholars, that is, conversant with film theory, who write for a specific readership in academic journals. There will be a particular group of followers of that particular magazine or that particular characters which do that film. So, keeping that in mind, there will be a specific review written for those particular readers. So, it becomes academic. That can be a academic journal, that can be any forum, that can be any. Yes. Any doubts? Do you need any clarification of any of the things that I am explaining? I continue with a film review. Film review has the same features of any standard review. Again, it informs, describes, it analyzes, then it evaluates, and then it advises. It gives its own opinion.